Uh, Good afternoon to all the members of the press. We, the Dimapur Naga Students Union, have called this press conference not just to share updates, but we have called this press conference to demand accountability and transparency from those in authority. We are here this afternoon to speak in regard with Nirmal Jain's issue and other issues pertaining to Dimapur district, which not only affects the people of Dimapur but the Nagas in general. I may not speak in detail, but I am very sure by now all the citizens of Nagaland is aware about the Nirmal Jain issue. We have taken this issue since May of this year. We have followed due procedures respecting the law and the authorities. We have the officials of Dimapur Naga Students Union. We have gathered information, submitted the required documents and facts to the concerned authorities, and after which the Deputy Commissioner Dimapur constituted a fact-finding committee and thereby submitted their report and findings to the Home Commissioner or to the Commissioner of Nagaland. After that, our officials, we even went up to Kohima and met our Chief Secretary to the Government of Nagaland. We apprised him in regard with this matter, where he told us that the delay is because of the ongoing pen down strike, which was going on in the past few days, and for which the government was unable to give any response to the union and the Naga public. But now, since the pen down strike is over, all the offices have resumed, and the Dimapur Naga Students Union is yet to receive any report from the government. We have submitted all the required documents, the findings, it is already there in the table, and we are really disappointed, and we are unable to understand as to why, when all the documents and reports are there in the table, why is still there an hesitation to speak or act on this regard. The Dimapur Naga Students Union, we are not here to create division or conflict, but our objective from the very start have been to ensure that fairness prevails. We expect the government to honor the trust of the people by coming out clear, transparent, and giving transparent statement, and by taking appropriate action based on the facts which is already available with them. The Dimapur Naga Students Union have always stood for the welfare of the students community and the integrity of the Naga society. Let us be very clear through this press conference that we have no personal agenda or no personal interest. We want to also send a message to the government through this press conference that the people are already waiting for the response. The facts, it is already with them, and delaying justice is denying justice. Therefore, the DNSU, we urge the government to act, to speak, and to show transparency and fairness still matter in our state. We also have some other issues to be highlighted to the people through this press conference, for which I would like to give the time to our colleagues.
So, the Dimapur Naga students, we have a commitment to uphold the rights, identity, and integrity of the indigenous people of Nagaland. We stand as custodians of truth and heritage. Recognizing our identity stems from our ancestral lineage, land, and community values passed on upon generations. Itu kuina mahan DNSU kantu itu, we really appreciate the stand of the Nagaland government. The recent speech that our Chief Minister said that indigenous identity is non-transferable. One good point. He has mentioned that in a recent event. So, indigenous identity is non-transferable. Now, regarding Nirmal Jain's case or whoever it might be, if you are not an indigenous of Nagaland, you cannot procure land and be an owner of land in Nagaland. Nagaland to little Dimapur bi Nagaland na sudo. Now everybody knows that. Now inika laga instance bishi ase. Itu karne mohan largest para highlight kuri dishe. Mohan to little facts and figures. Please morom para public kan along with the public mohan as custodians of our inherent rights mohan DNSU kan we have supplied enough materials evidence to the administration. Now the government is refusing to act. Apni hambi you have been following it since day one. So itula instance kan inika hoy kene the major instance uli to Nirmal Jain ase uli bi inala instance bishi ase. Now ite uli to act na kure as a civil society organization in order to protect our rights mohan to uli to we mohan bi groundwork to kure kene ahi ase to kuri kene ahi tamte kun para rukhai na under the pretense of the law to clearly likhin ase ki if you are not an indigenous of Nagaland you cannot procure land itu to likhin ase to now mohan dikhi pa ase ki bishi manu ina kuri kene ase to mohan chai kene ekta instance army supply colony te army supply road te ekta instance ase mohan to tahanke verification karne kimsaku mohan verification to kure de in order to help the law na the administration mohan DNSU kambi itu han to we do our homework now itu kuri gena tahanke any ekbar ahi kene kutha kuru kuina mate de mohan na first day to ina kure tam te tahan to cooperation na di kile cooperation na de kule do it seems ta kan to hule to sok laga higher ups la bekina se kuina na mohan ge do hisab hi na naga manu hangi to hisab na naga manu khane ase tu kan higher sangwi ulibi tahan la bekina se kui kene mam futani para now what we did was tai khan to little response sadia karne mohan jai kene ta jaga de DNSU la notice di kene itu do tahan notice mohan la office te na hatak to little bon kuri di shide kuine kuri she what itu la same evening te mang khobor paise ki police kan jai kene tala phangai ne ini khuli disi mushe eku na hoy kuribi tahan la job ase kule do kulibi mani te ki kuri ase kule do we want accountability na from those people itu illegally purchase mati kini kene thaga khang logote accountability mani ase mahan what we are doing is we are just helping the administration to prove that itu kan to illegal ways para fraudulent means para iniga mati kini buya se kuine we wanted to prove it to them will be ina kuria laga homoide ta kan to they obviously they have boasted to us that they are very much in touch with higher ranking peoples the people in government or whatever it is ina kuri kine ta kan dikhai dise now mohan DNSU laga notice to hisabi na kuri kine ina kuri kine se moi kule mun tha do public kan or DNSU kan we are fed up now kiman deri ruko government ke if you don't have evidence there pichide bi iman evidence there pichide if you don't have to protect our indigenous rights mohan kurubo do public are ready to speak up public are ready to come up in the streets mohan any respect kurina administration ke respect kurina any no kimang ko lai she mohan ke na when Nirmal Jain case was exposed apni han mas really kuribi na kuine kimang ko lai she office tv I will sponsor ina bi kuise in order to protect the indigenous rights of the Nagas kimang ba kuise mohan administration kan we have the hope that the administration will act will do the right thing ina kuri kene mohan to do lop rukhibi we are waiting for the government ina kuri ne rukhi thai so now ite tak ina honai ite to itu mohan supply la itu supply colony laga army road lagate mohan jai kene itu inquiry kura la tu litu nam kuiduo malik khan tu litu Gujrilal Singh Sharma ase Vinod Kumar Sharma ase aru Bashwang Parek tahan tinjun eki logode on kure use they don't have indigenous certificates okay only mati tu tahan na ase dak number bi kuiduo pata number bi 1368 ase dak number bi 1425 area 010002 itu spot 2 ki ase block 2 hule tu
Square feet.
07 square feet yes what to 7 na itu evidence ase de mahan DNSU lo de itu khan tu hule tu apni khan bi media as media persons apni khan bi government ke hudi bi ki kade itu khan without indigenous certificate ki kade niya kuri ase na ma khan jani ase we will be overrun since Britishers la time para mahan ke protect kure laga force enforce thakala ite tak bi ase now ILP la tu le tu I don't want to stress mas that is stress kurule kami nai hulibi mahan sob manu chane so we are protected by that because the Britishers they know that we will be overrun our rights our indigenous customary practice our heritage will be lost because those times Plains people, or these times also, Plains people are much smarter than us. They have much more resource than us. Will be overrun. Itu karena itu low to rakhi na do. Now itu low te rakhi in protection of indigenous rights la rakhi la portivi. If the government of the day fails to act, kwa nishina. The public we are frustrated. DNSU is frustrated, and we will. Do any means necessary to protect our rights.
Any question?
As you have carried out the verification, isn't it legal to have a law enforcing agency along with you while you are verifying on will be sealed for legal?
Yeah, we'll come to the point. Now, this case is related to Nirmal. Itu mati bi Nirmal par bigala ase. So I'll tell you regarding this thing.
Acha, let us just clear. Where and when you do seal?
It was 3 days back. 3 days back, yeah. We are not justifying of what we have done. In fact, we are ready to go to jail also. They have the right to arrest us. If at all, definitely it is not our duty. But may I also kindly remind you all that the organization can be notice kan marigena it kan margeta thami clear arrest no kare. Ekta calling council union tak bi dukan te shatter kan te notice mar deni sibara mara kan durbo kale iko is fine. But we also react to it. Police are doing their duty. Kote para order ase kote rahasi tu mo khan bi jane ase. Midland issue bi tada bi solve hone de nagaman khan buji bi de. Midland issue bi solve hone. Time mangishe. Every time I go DNSU kile expose korte thake ho. Being a mature organization public khan ki instigate no karibi na. Ini expose no kina maturely kura to maturely kura ase no hoy. To maturely kura ne to dabai de ase to. To itu karne to mo khan acha আমি খান পুলিশ খানকে যাই কেনা ইনভেস্টিগেট করব কলিবি কি করব আই থিংক উই নিড প্রুভ এন এভিডেন্স না প্রুভ এন এভিডেন্স আর মখান তো ডিএনএস কোন পোলা পড়া উই উইল গো ফর ভেরিফিকেশন ইন দি ইন্ডিজিনিয়াস লা আই থিংক উই হ্যাভ টোল্ড ইন দ্য মিডিয়া ইউ অল নো you may go back to the genesis of our press conference also na khali mu pura koi kena bobulon hoy to we have to go to verification not only that ILP kan holibi government ke kuribi ka sulbi if at all the government are not taking proper actions or implementing properly, I think the organizations have to lead. Na ekta to kurba lage. To indigenous ami khan itu kara to ami khan first Nirmal ke issue choise na aro ami khan Nirmal ke issue chat de to government khan sabi flood aishe landslide aishe pen down strike pani girishe udu girishe kono to khode mo jaise ek sal ho jaise na desperate times need a desperate measure mohan mitu kurgena aside and we are not justifying also jiti midland issue tala mara atam to denisi ki to arrest kurbo gane bi warning bi denai threaten bi korana hole bi itu khan la moi question morom pra itu Vinod Vinod Kumar Sharma, Girdharlal Sharma, Bajrang Parikh. Mati Nirmal Hatra Kinshi. Obviously Nagamal Hatra Koran Thakibo. Indigenous nai. Lal Pata ko tebra banai she. Kon bra banai dichi to Lal Pata Khan. Question deda ase to. Ara ta Khan ki question chire to government ko dibi. Why are they so bold to take the name of government and the authority? Boy nahi to. So actually, you know, crime man khan ke criminal koi to. Itu khan to already crime kursi to. Indigenous na thakina mati kingina Lal Pata bi banai kina ase to. So they have fraudulent to kurkina ase to. So fraudulent of document is a crime. Criminal to. So criminal khan ke to FIR lodge bhi kura paru. Ni. So we call them one by one. Iman putar na khoto kose I don't want to talk about it. Koi na apne bhai ashta dibo. So for example Bajrang Parikh tai tu Maurice. To tala chhokra ishe. His tala chhokra naam to Sundar Parikh. I gave him a call. He came over to the office. Tai koishe I was not aware. Mo to Delhi thakshe I was a doctor. I came. My father passed away. I came. Tai Hindi pura mo ke khota dishe. He was saying like I wasn't the one who bore it. Thori na maine liya tha pitaji ka hai. But I wasn't aware. But we are very sorry. If DNSU is doing for the betterment of the Nagas, then it's not that DNSU is snatching my land. If it is wrong, if it is going to the government treasure, if it is contributing to the public, I will cooperate with the DNSU. That's what he said when back. But since I am new, please talk with Uncle Vinod or Uncle Girdhara because they are still alive. So Jide Tahan innocent as they would have admit, they would have cooperated with the DNSU, but they didn't. Tahan Quran itu. Utu the Godam Bon Kurisha, Kali Kulava Chinta Nokurusha Kulishu. So kun the issue choice reaction down Rashiru to get Margan as issue to Tragan as Marisha Lagishana reaction to us. So it took on Nishna we are see. A dim to Denis to Thana Devi job or a Jeldi job already. Husa was will be Denisu drugs biga carni. Man get rep Krakani, Mad Nagamala rights can Karakani, Jashik. I will assure you. Nelson Mandela, Jawala Nehru, Mahatma Gandhi, that be Jel Jasiru, Amikan to Chutu Manasuto. Aramokan Mun Benabo. Kiba, Biagam to Jel Jaran Hoy, Nagaman rights can just be good night. Ration Daibu will be. The Amikan, we are ready. So we were compelled to do it. And then Isu Kanbra, itu notice digging a bone crack and connection of we are not going to justify, we will cooperate with the authority, but kindly explain us when the other organizations are doing that, they do not do anything. Why is it the DNSU? Only the DNSU. Itu mui jangan say. And yes, Nirmal to fraudulent document. Ta fraud ko share. Tala bon ham balchin jen thaksha samana balchin jam ta documents bana beshi. Proven. Itata भी इको एक्शन मैंने पब्लिक खान कुशन कुरासो तो विनोद खान गिरधर खान तो विनोद तो ताई तो इंडिजिनस आसे हाँ तो ताई इंडिजिनस है ताई पर माती किंगे ना माती तो 3 टा पतला नंबर बनाए में सुधे have you seen this 1 टा 2 टा 3 टा तो ताई तो ताई इंडिजिनस भी मिसयूज कुरासन होय और किना कोन इंडिजिनस 2 टा ना था मन के एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव खान पर लाल पत्ता बनेंगे दीदी शो something is wrong होय If you take into this, you can't pata banai se kushe, Nirmal para banai disi kushe. To Nirmal na asut na, itu kan Nirmal action lebi kasu. That's why we are calling Nirmal a land mafia na. To itu kan bi koi shola, Nirmal loka mati kina tunte, kiba problem tu no bola koi shola. To Nirmal para koi shola, cinta no kribi ane ase, koi shola banai disi tu. Pata bi to, we go and question them, Nirmal para banai disi kasu tu. Every documentation Nirmal para banai na asu tu. Kimma Nirmal mati bigan ase, sab janla ase. Stay out lagai bola lagi, investing jama lagi. Tahan per nukra lagam DNSU itu mana mati cingin beran hoy tu. Keep this in mind. Kuntu government employees kan servant of the people, caretaker kan ke government property ke caretaker nishna protecting rakha kampra digai dia tu makan wapas dibo kasu tu. Itu mati tu public property jo tu. Government treasury jabo tu DNSU pro manglo noi tu. And a law, let me remind you, a law is meant to protect the weaker section of the people from the powerful people to exploit the weaker section people, to discriminate or to undermine. No, karni digena say. So public we should make them realize that no one is above the law. Take us a law for us to do. Take us police kan pra tala mari shukul kule tu thik ase ami kan bi makan hati evidence ase ami kan complain dibo ase complain digena that same day station we will go and we will see whether they will go and close down or not, because already it has the evidence too na to it's not moi koisha we are not even closing domki dishe to ki koro parbo kina mota thakila kina ki korose korse koshi to we were compelled to do it. I also have a voice conversation with me when I had a talk with Uncle Vinod. Moi tai koshi uncle ityada chabi apni ke di dibo ityada apni ke chabi di dibo documents di dibo koshi to gidalar pra ni diye koshi aro ki korose kurlo koshi kali khullo bochin sabi de koshi khullo ishi. But no one is above the law. We are going to follow the proper procedure and we are going to have a rally very soon if the government don't take an action. Then issue can get rally can najabi ki can najabi koi government is with you koi but the law is law. We are still waiting for them, but if we are compelled to come out of the street for rally, I want the public to know that we might go for a open fundraise also to have this rally and all. DNSU is completely exhausted for so many reasons. Itu kan public kami koi dia se, orang public kan gibi kunba student organization kan kunba man kan kunba DNSU logo contribute komen asal tu we are forming an ILPVC Inner Line Pyramid Vigilance Committee. We will issue an admit card. You can be a member of us. Amit kami koi dia se.
In course logo private residence na business.
Asul dina takishe. Itu godam takishe. To itu mati te tahan godam banagina ase, construct korigina ase. Aru itu construction permit per kun dishe na jno. To construct korigina ase. To construct how to birudo dukan takishe. To ami kan tahan indigenous mangase last year pra mangase to nidie to aru business to dumadum chole ase tahan kam to chole ase na. To we are telling the authority to go for ini tadi verification jabi investigation jabi na stay order kan lagat boleh to construction kan bi stop korbo lagi to. We want them to stop the construction until unless the investigation is done, until unless they get a clean sheet from the government. They are not supposed to run it. How to run korase? So that's not a private residence. That's tahan construction kon takishe tahan lo godam te saman kan rakhi takishe. Ina gona get takishe. To itu get te mohan lok marala ase. Ina gona chapi loi jala se holi chapi te henover kodishe kan police kan pra henover kod kushe. They call us. We had a discussion. A lengthy discussion. We just told them we were compelled to do this. We also told them that we are not justifying what we have done, but desperate measure logo lagi just kan
We cannot let outsiders come and claim what rightfully belongs to us. We cannot let Nagaland become another Tripura. My dear Naga elders, brothers and sisters, let's stand together and protect our land, our rights, and our people. How can we shelter others when we cannot even shelter ourselves? Nagamangan, if DNSU calls off a rally against injustice done to our people, I want everyone to actively come and participate to show them that what we can do when our motive is right. Jail jawa thaklibi amla president na jage de ami first bushibo. I want young minds to come up to raise question on this issue, to provoke themselves, so that government can bujibo lage to. And then to those people, those who think that utu student issue no hoy, student union kan inga involve nukuro lage, inga babi thaka manando. Apne हम तो पीछे गलती अपना करे थे तो नहीं 30 years पीछे अपने हम तो realize करो दे so अमेरिकन की करे थे अमेरिकन भी पीछे बड़ा blind लाइन ना कुरान है we have proof, we have evidence, we know what we are doing, so अपने हम भी please support करो भी and then I know we can do it together.
Lastly, media can take a picture of these documents. Okay, we are exposing it. Kindly make it transparent for the public. Our public conditioner Girdarlal Sharma, Vinod Kumar Sharma, Bajrang Parikh. Ne, our mati to permit number 2 1368 ऐसे that number or plot number is 1425. And now gonna block number 2 07 ase itu to army supply calling ase. And we will further come with more. We will expose Google ase. And it's a sincere request to all our Naga elders that whatever we are touching this issue, this is not for personal benefit. Kunba third party kan Nirmal la mati kunte jaga se itu kunba third party kan snitch koblo kusukra se to please don't mind. Itu mati tu Nagaman la public la se, it will go to government treasure, and kindly do whatever you want. Aro kun khan itu indigenous kan na thaki na kun tu party ki jai na itu dia se settle kura se. That has nothing to do with the DNSU. Just because they are doing it or you are doing it doesn't mean that DNSU will compromise our issue. Thank you.
So actually owned by 3 people.
Yeah, owned by 3 people. Land pata bhi 3 jon la se.
So originally kina da bile ekta.
No, 3 jon pra kinishe. Ta khani na dekhse indigenous to Vinod Kumar Sharma se. To ta pra kinne dia ina bin hoy. Ar ta pra kinne di shi bile still illegal. Indigenous नहीं तो ना और कुछ मान तो 1930 ला भी खुदा कासे मतलब भी ताखान पूरा नागा मान लिंगता ठगा दम पूरा आईबी Indigenous nothing किन्हीं से तो that fact cannot be changed ना I think like just because our CM says that indigenous to नागा मान ही आसे दूसरा मान कोई भी they can get the PRC permanent residence certificate with a criteria like I say norms and conditions like I say so all these things yeah so it might be the tingin problem like I say tingin against the kurbo but unfortunately I am being very open Sundur Parekh he said that he is ever ready to cooperate with the DNSU authority he is saying that it was his father who bought it tala about murgina se Bajrang to or Sundur Parekh is his son he is willing to give it to the government. He said cooperate karo if this is something.
Of course, without any compensation.
Huh?
Yes,
sorry.
Yes.
Without compensation, that was over.
Kina to taham government la galti pura kina bin hoy aro kina ko the government decide. Well be compensation taham kle bola gaya. They knowingly did it na. In case of Sundur Parekh to that I don't know. Tal ba murshe now he can just because of his father crime Sundur Parekh lo board action lo work out I think that is also not itu the thing nahi that's fairness nahi hol bhi didala aro Vinod Kumar Sharma zanda su do ara ta khan bara to sab ko gine bera su do ta hum proof evidence ko ta hum sab jai ko I plan number DNSU kan extortion kur gine bera su gine man ke ko gine bera su ta hum to gusa hoti gina yeah aram khala kan to dia se aro first thing I forget this point sorry for taking time man khan Nirmal la khoda ka iman giri ho jaise people thought man na dimati bhaga su do Nirmal लोगों तो DNSU से लोग इशने की क्रूसिफाई DNSU का क्रूसिफाई कर से तो आम करना खैर भी assassinate कर से तो पैसा लोग इशने की तू से लोग लेकिन उनको खतौ कर से and even regarding this Vinod Kumar Sharma and Gridelar Sharma you know I unfortunately to say but one of my executive also questioned me एक तो सोच पर बाइक से president अपने के पैसे दिखना से कुछ अरे मैं तो लोहाना ही तो ना I was silent for 1 month because I had the surgery मैं surgery थकी शे मैं दिल दी जाएंगे थकी शे movie bhar pro na pagina se to it kan ma I could not follow up na holbi itu 1 month chupchap bhoja para to khani wala che to moi olop teri information collect korse dusra party kan dusra organization kan tate DNSU pro kun issue thase dusra organization kan pra advantage loi kena posa demand kora su to bare disha wala I cannot prove evidence don't but I can assure you posa digina su to kiman jun ke digina se najme honi ase to man bi posa la su to la man ki bhabu ami khan tak bi posa ami khan tak ki bi posa dia su to DNSU to show like na thakula dimag ta su to holbi nolabo de ar kun loi kena se loi she itu to authority la report ase holbi to DNSU la kam ne la man loi she aro ta khan bi dusa party ki le posa bola ge ta khan bi ke dusa party ke posa bola ge DNSU के किनो ना पड़ा इस समय किनो पर्सनल तो पार्बन बक्सिंग पब्लिक पगलाने की रास्ता ते पब्लिक खड़ा करो आमी को से पब्लिक खान आए थे कि तो ऑफिस से आई के ना तो हम बुरा खान तक भी आए थे क्या आमी खाना जमाना जैसे वी रिग्रेट इट इज योर फ्यूचर पाठाने भी गोटे 10-20,000 भी दिए तो हम ना ग्रुप कर लो आमी ना छोकरा भी बताओ कौन मा मन आमा बखान फोन करके ना नाम कोई के ना पाठाने भी गोटे दे From Kurgina, petrol pump dive, baker dive, Kogina, 1 lakh bit type there, 50,000, God bless you. Kogina DNSU, their Monday. Student organizing civil organizing, Kimana say. Honest Hakaman do Pagana, Missa say. The trend is gone. Honest Hakibi, come Kurbi, Moron Koraman Bible. Nay, all of us should know. NGOs can, CSOs can, student leaders can, people are confused too. Para to student leader could have respect correction. Either do I myself, respect nobody is having faith on student organization now. Nobody is having faith or nobody trusts confidence. CSOs leaders can get. I think we are also leaking something behind. Na? We are leaking something behind. Into Korni, it's a request to all the Naga citizens. Itu Amikan Nagamala rights, I said, Nagamala rights to compromise. And when we are talking about Naga rights, we will cushion the government of Nagaland, we will even cushion the government of India, we will even cushion the national workers when we are talking about the Naga rights. And this is completely the rights of the Nagas. No one should hijack it. Thank you.